Bills
What's
W,
good,
and I'm gonna
Watson?
take
Your
it
boy
out on
Wes the
him.
Artist
Sorry,
back here
it's
with
gonna be him.
another
I'm telling you.
action.
I guess
Listen,
I see y'all
subscribe,
shit
like,
fit
comment,
All
man.
right, thank you very much, Tank.
Support the show,
Truly,
man.
the boxing world is happy to have you back
Like,
and see you in action. We're going to get a chance to hear from both of these fighters. You get your chance to talk back. But we're going to start with the light heavyweight world championship that is on the line on June the 15th. I want to hear from David Benavidez first. David, I know you as a longtime boxing fan, respecting the history of the sport as well. Now, what does it mean to you? You're in the 100th fight here at the MGM Grand. You're fighting along with Tank Davis. You had mentioned how much that means to you. Tell us a little bit more about this event and what it means to you to be part of it.
Like I said, just for us being the 100th MGM fight at the MGM Grand is one of them dudes that look like, and it couldn't have been any better.
Knocking dudes out at the cookout, knocking dudes out at the
ball,
like.
Great card, and I'm just excited, man. I'm very excited for this.
Troublemaker
Definitely
fighter
get the people what they want to see.
In a ring.
Thank you, David. Alexander, you are back on the big stage of boxing.
You know, now
for the light heavyweight world championship. How does it feel to be back in this?
Gervonta,
just great.
this might
This
be another
was my
fight
goal after my pause, and then I'm come back. This kind of fight, this quality fight was my goal of my comeback.
What does it mean to you to represent your home country of Ukraine in this fight?
You know, last time
it means a lot for me, and I'm great.
When he fought Ryan Garcia,
people gonna know that Ukrainians are strong and brave people.
Double Hayukin.
And it means a lot for me.
That second Hayukin took
Thank you,
down.
David. Why was now the right time for you to move up from super middleweight to light heavy?
This is a press conference, a stat
this is the right
card,
time to
man.
move up to light heavyweight.
Benavidez versus
I did
the
everything I could
Ukrainian
do at
buddy right
168.
here.
I've been there for 10 years.
No disrespect
But the only
to
other
him,
thing
I
I had
just
to
ain't catch his
achieve was,
name.
fighting for the unified world titles. And Canelo Alvarez is
I know Benavidez, man. He fought
He doesn't want
Crawford.
to give me the fight. I've been mandatory for the past 3 years.
Had
I've
a
done
very
everything I can do to get that
intense
fight.
face-off.
I still haven't got it, so I'm not going to wait around for nobody. I'm going to go and make my own lane at 175, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
David, what are your goals at 175? How far can you go in this division? And is this it? From now on, 175?
My goal is to become unified
I
world
think
champion at
175 is like light welter.
Just reign there,
I
and then
don't know.
maybe go
Correct
to
me in the
cruiserweight.
comments if
So
I'm
I still have a
wrong,
lot
man.
to grow. I'm 27 years old, so
You know, I
I'm still
don't
doing
know
a lot in
how
the sport.
like
So I just
the
want to
weight
accomplish the
classes
dreams
really
I had.
work.
I set out for myself when I was a little kid.
Alexander, what have you seen in David Benavidez? What kind of challenge does he present to you?
I want to be in the ring with him. It's actually a tough place to be. And he's making always a relentless pressure, very good fighter, very good puncher. So obviously, I consider him as one of the best pound fighters. So, and it's there not for no reason. It's for a reason. So obviously, it's a big challenge. But I'll be ready. I was training a lot and hard for this moment. So it would be a good fight.
Fantastic. Don't miss it. 12 rounds of boxing. This is for the interim light heavyweight championship of the world. David Benavidez versus Alexander Gvozdyk. Now let's move on to the lightweight world title. WBA lightweight world title is here from our fighters at this time. They've been itching to speak to you and to each other. I'll start with Tank. Tank, you've mentioned how much it means to you to be in this fight with David Benavidez headlining this massive event. That's great to hear from you. I know that you've been wanting to fight for a while. I believe you wanted to fight at the end of 2023. After your fight and your impressive win over Ryan Garcia, what kind of statement are you looking to make against Frank Martin?
I'm just, happy to be back in the mix. Again, probably happy to be, not think, but for sure happy to fight at the MGM. I think this will probably be my second time fighting, but I remember coming to watch Floyd versus Cotto, I believe, and I walked through the front door and I seen all the celebrities and things like that had.
That man Gervonta said he's geeking. He can't wait to fight in the MGM Grand. Vegas fight.
Something like this, So I'm just grateful to be in this position and
Boston.
also be on this card with.
He knocking stuff out.
And we get a
regular schedule.
Well, Tank, I know you bring out celebrities from all over the world, from all sorts, and it may be summertime, but I think we might see a few mink coats as well. So that's all courtesy of you.
That's an American
Frank, question to you.
reference.
You've done everything possible in order to earn your world title opportunity. You're finally fighting for the world title. What does it mean to you for this opportunity for something you have always wanted the most in your life?
I mean everything. You know, I mean everything. I've been working
You're not even
for
talking
it.
confident.
I've been working for it. You know, I've been an
They said that boy got on the mic
This
whispering.
y'all boy.
from the
The
beginning.
ones y'all roll with.
You know, so
This y'all boy.
like
Don't even
now
talk
you know
like you
this,
mean it.
this is like talk.
Don't talk like you mean it.
You doing all that
Tell you hassling that
tweeting, all
man.
that tweeting. Let me
Yeah.
talk.
That's what I do when I'm in camp.
Let me talk.
I tweet.
Let me talk.
There ain't nothing else to
Didn't you
do.
say you don't do all that talking?
I'd rather tweet than be outside.
Didn't you say you don't do all that talking? Huh? Didn't you say you don't do all that talking?
You'll see. I
gonna-
promise you.
I don't,
And
y'all know I
and
don't do all
the
that
people that's
talking.
rolling with you, they gonna
Look,
see.
y'all know I don't do all that talking.
That guy right there, he
Y'all-
who he say he is.
Y'all
I'm
know I
telling
don't do all
you.
that talking.
I'm telling you. Look at him. Look
Everybody
at
know
his
I don't do all that
eyes.
talking. Look
And
at
y'all, the ones that roll with him, look at his eyes. Look how he are. He's not that. He's not that.
Alright.
He's not.
You ain't been in
And
no
I'ma show
nobody
y'all.
like this. You ain't been in no nobody like this. Nobody.
I'm gonna show y'all. I'm
Nobody.
telling you. I'm
Nobody.
telling you.
Let me ask you a few questions about the fight itself. Frank, to you, what do you need to do to slow down Gervonta? What is it? How much have you studied him? What are you going to need to
Hey,
do
you
to
see-
slow
you see
him down?
his
He's
brewing
one of
right
the
there.
hottest fighters in the world today.
You ain't been following them two, man. Look, keep my
his ass
last
walk.
two
I've been
reactions,
watching
man.
everything.
Backstory on that.
I'm getting, I'm
You
gonna
got
touch
that
it. I'm gonna
video,
touch him
don't
up.
you?
I'm
You
gonna
got
touch
that
his
video,
ass
don't
up.
you?
That's I'm
Got
gonna
that
touch his
video,
ass
don't
up.
Yeah, the one when
I know how him and his whole team walk. I know how they all walk.
Well, Tank, how about for you? What have you seen in Frank Martin, and what kind of fight do you expect him to bring to you?
A brick hand, his best shot.
You
his
better
brick
not
hand.
miss. You better not miss. You fuck around, do some lunge, you gonna run into one. You know about
I
it.
just said your brick hand, dumbass.
Oh, I got more than just a brick hand, dumbass. What you talking about?
Ooh,
War.
got a little hood right there.
Okay,
No,
you see.
you don't.
You gonna see.
No, you don't.
You gonna see.
It don't happen over a couple what's the name? A couple months or 2 months. It gotta
Alright.
happen.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
That's,
It gotta happen.
I like that you got that.
You know what I mean?
that you got that
I started when
mentality.
I was 7, not 15. Come on, bro.
It
Yeah,
don't
that's
matter
a
when
lot.
you
Come
A
on.
big difference.
Come
matter
on.
when you started.
Come on. The trainer is coming for a check. I'm telling you that now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
That trainer that's next to him, coming for a check. He know what type of, he know.
So where does it, for both of you, either you, where does this immediate animosity come from? Have you had problems for a while with each other? Is this real? Is this just made up for the fight?
It's just it's real. This
Look,
is two dogs.
he's from the
It's two dogs.
suburbs.
It's two
He's from the
dogs.
suburbs.
I ain't from no motherfucking
Me and him don't got
suburbs.
nothing
You
in
don't know
common.
me. You don't know me. What you talking about?
But the little
sound crazy.
female he got,
That's the problem.
but that little female he got, she probably around here somewhere. I catch up with her.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with that, let's move on. Listen, this is a tremendous fight. June the 15th, Saturday, MGM Grand Garden Arena. Don't miss it. Tickets are available at ASX.com. Available Wednesday, May the 8th. Pre-sales, one day earlier. Tuesday, May the 7th from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. ASX.com, use the code BOXING. Thank you very much for your attendance here today. We look forward to seeing you on the June the 15th.
I love a little trash talk for the match really kick off. That man Tank talking crazy. He talking nuts. You know, they gotta do an official face-off. They gotta do an official face-off, man. Him and Benavidez facing off against Martin and Dave Alexander. You know what I mean? Who y'all got, man? Who y'all think pulling this out? I think if Frank Martin go the distance with Tank, it's over with. He's getting knocked out in about 7. 8 or 7, man. For real, for real. He got to come in there, make Tank uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? They still trash talking to each other right there. You got to come in and make Tank uncomfortable, man. How long y'all think he gonna last though, man? Y'all think he's gonna pull out a knockout or no knockout, man? I don't really know what happened to the audio on the rest of this, but listen, y'all make sure, man, y'all support that channel, bro. Get me to 20K, we smooth, bro. First, y'all gotta get me past 5, man. Hit that sub button. Comment. Say something while you here.